If I don't, I'm gonna.
Yeah. Go get drugs.
Not
and then
the
come
sword
back.
I'm using in the trial. This is the sword I'm using.
Chris.
You should get your drugs closer. I should get my drugs closer. I'm getting my drugs in the same place I did when I lived with Ashley. You.
So sometimes the first thing that you prep, and then you'll have to.
Okay.
I wasn't listening to anything with the 3 pairs in, just blocking sound with the 3 pairs in.
We've got like industrial grade in-ear earplugs and over-ear noise blockers, and I've comboed those before, and it's full sensory deprivation.
Sometimes when I'm playing on my Switch, but I'm playing a game that needs Discord, I'll put my over-the-ear headphones on connected to my computer with Discord and then plug in some earbuds and stick them, not even in my ears, just sitting in the inside of the over-the-head ones for the Switch sounds.
You have to squire under at night to become.
You don't necessarily.
Kind of.
Like, you can squire to the realm itself, but then the board is responsible for the squire.
And only if there are no acceptable knights.
Correct.
Okay.
What generally we'll tell you to do is start traveling, start talking to other people, find a knight there. And if you talk to like a bunch of knights and none of that stuff works out, then that's when squiring to the realm should be considered not.
Okay.
But like, if I was still president and you were like, I want to squire to the realm, I'd be like, there's like 8 knights.
Yeah.
And if none of them are good things, I'm going to be like, how many out-of-state events have you been to? The answer is not enough. I'm going to tell you to start traveling out of state. Because you would have to do that for your squire.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you need to go other places to do that. Renown is an important thing to really any title, but including like the knights you see as leaders of the sport as a whole. So,
how would you squire for a night in another state? How would that work? Like,
Facebook Messenger, Discord talk.
I was
You technology's
a
beautiful thing.
oh, so you don't have to be there and
so they
buy trade with them.
generally they give you a list of requirements you have to do.
Okay.
And then when you go, like, I went to an event. When you go to the same event, you're like, hey, I was this stuff. Let me talk to you about it. You fight the spar there or whatever. Sometimes that facilitates people visiting.
Yeah,
Sometimes you're like, nothing's
Florida
happening.
comes to our events because my Blade Master's in Florida.
And sometimes, one time we went down there just to go down there.
Yeah.
And on the other side of the coin, part of the whole thing with renown being part of it is that like your knight is gonna know other knights and probably know people in your area. So like a lot of my squireship, I would go to events that my knight wasn't gonna be at, but she had already talked to people who she knew who were gonna be there, and so like she'd give me tasks, and then there'd be people who were like essentially her spies checking in on me, but like stuff like that where it's kind of it takes the village, you know.
Traveling is important to not only you're still you cannot travel, so you're a little lucky to have people like myself and Dash, Blue, like people who are like pushing this upper echelon. But if you don't travel,
The whole other fucking night sitting here doesn't even get name dropped. The disrespect on my name.
I mean, yeah, like you're Sir Mallory the Unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
But also, if we're talking about disrespect on names, I'm also right here, Mallory. I'm like, we're disrespected together.
God damn. Well, we both have the Y. There's no difference between us.
Yeah.
No one would know. I should have like went closer for this spear video,
They got
but I
recorded,
didn't want to.
you know, yeah.
I still tell him that shit all the time when they record things. I'm like, alright, but I'm gonna stand where I feel like standing.
I'm definitely going to the.
Can I have a sip of your lemonade?
No. Would you like to say anything to the camera?
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
Yeah, you can have a sip of my lemonade, because I felt pity.